Aquatic birds are certainly not the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Greater Manchester. Built upon the subsided remains of a coal mining site, Pennington Flash is home to many species of birds. It has a balance of untouched wildlife and common birds, which regularly interact with humans. To be lucky enough to get a glimpse of these private lives, you have to go and look for them. Pennington Flash is full of hides that are open to the public every day of the week. The first hide we will be exploring is the Horrocks hide. Swooping across the Flash are swallows. Their flat-surfaced wings and lightweight body helps them to swoop across the surface of the water, quick enough to drink and not get completely submerged. Preening their feathers plays a major role in their success and efficiency. Their preen oil is coated over each individual feather to keep them waterproof, as well as strong and flexible to withstand the stress of flight. They also realign their feathers into the most aerodynamic shape, which in the long run helps them preserve energy in flight. With bodies this small, the efficient use of energy is extremely important. A short walk down the path and we come across Ramsdale's hide. If you are lucky enough, you will be able to observe the small but fast-moving kingfisher. Similarly to swallows, kingfishers also have waterproof feathers thanks to their preen oil. However, kingfishers differ in their own way. They have a more condensed body, shorter tail and neck, as well as a long beak that's specifically for fishing. This particular species of kingfisher feeds on mainly aquatic life. To do so, they perch up on a branch, overlooking the waters, and keep a lookout until they spot a fish. They bob their head to calculate the distance they need to dive and plunge into the water head first, grabbing the fish in their long beak. When back on its perch, it may seem like it's shaking the water off, but on a closer inspection, the kingfisher is actually striking the fish against the branch to knock it unconscious before swallowing it whole. Kingfishers are spectacular birds. You wouldn't think something so small could also be so ferocious. Lurking amongst the waters in front of the Ramsdale hide is another bird species who also feeds on fish. However, they take a very different approach. The grey heron. Its long legs enable it to stand still for hours in the water, whilst waiting patiently for any prey to swim unknowingly beneath it. Its matching long neck allows for a swift strike whilst catching fish. Its dagger-shaped bill is vital in catching and consuming its prey. In order to keep it in good condition, it rubs its beak against jagged rocks to clean off any dirt and keep it a healthy length. A short distance away is the Tom Edmondson hide. Herons don't just hunt for fish. Another source of food they can find in these particular areas are bugs. They are able to wait patiently until they spot an insect and choose the right moment to attack. specifically dragonflies. Sometimes they aren't quite fast enough. As well as herons, a family of swans also frequent this area. The smaller grey-looking swans are the juveniles. They are nurtured by both of their parents for up to 1 whole year, before breeding season comes again. The juveniles' grey feathers don't turn white until they're about 2 years old, and they reach full maturity at around 3 years old. After that, they are able to join a swan flock of their own and begin mating. As monogamous animals, swans usually have one mate their whole life and are extremely nurturing parents, with both male and female taking equal care of their offspring to ensure their best survival chances. The last hide of our journey is the bunting hide, which is a bit different to the rest. Beyond this hide are feeders that are topped up on a daily basis, where you can sit and observe many species of wild and common garden birds. However, it is not just birds who have discovered this source of food. Robins, coltits, and chaffinches are some of the birds that are mostly seen in this spot. The ground here at Pennington Flash may have subsided, but in its wake, a brand new opportunity for life has been seized by these incredible creatures. If beauty is what you seek, all you need to do is head for the